What's up guys, SJ here, and back with another video. Today is going to be the 4th episode of Clan Wars, and before we get into this episode and explain what this episode is going to be about, I first want to apologize that this video is going up a little bit later than expected. I actually was recording another version of this video yesterday, but then my screen recorder stopped working and the screen was totally distorted, so I just couldn't use that recording. So I apologize, Desert Army and all of you viewers out there. There were just technical problems that sort of prevented me from pushing out that video yesterday. But I'm going to be including all the requests that my clanmates did, and I'm going to try to make it even better. But anyways, guys, so I apologize for the late video today, but I'm going to do my best to make up for all that kind of good stuff. So this is going to be a war summary episode. As I explained in my previous episode, what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to first do a video in the beginning of the war, when the war just starts, and during that video, what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to show you who we're going against and show my very first attack. And then after the end of the war, I'm going to do another episode for that war, and that's going to be a war summary episode. In that episode, I'm going to feature a bunch of my clanmates' attacks, as well as just show you guys maybe some fun defensive replays and just talk about the other clan and how they did. So our first war summary episode ever in the Clan Wars series is the Desert Army versus the Pakistan ISB. We won 48-37. Definitely the scores weren't too far apart. I want to give a round of applause to Pakistan ISB for putting up a fairly good fight with us. Obviously we have a little bit more high level players than they did, so we did have a little bit more advantage, but they did put up a good fight. This was not far apart at all, and as you can see, their average destruction was 83%, and ours was just a little bit ahead at 83.2%, so they definitely did not bad compared to how much people, how much higher level people we have compared to them, and also I think it was because they're inactive members. So as always, I explained that I was gonna feature some attacks, so why don't we just go ahead and do that real quick. Oh yeah, and before I get started, I'm back to my old good face cam that has a pretty good mic in it. So, but as you know, after recording about a gigabyte, it has this thing for shutting itself down. So if my face just disappears during the recording, I'll try to turn it as soon as possible. But if you're new to my channel, then you guys are gonna... Again, this might be a new experience for you, but if you're new to the channel, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know if that's going to happen, but okay, let's just move on. You'll see. I can't really explain what that is. But so first of all, let's feature, a bunch of my clanmates requested to feature their attacks, so for those of you guys that did ask me to feature their attacks, your attack is going to be showed right here. This is just a message to Desert Army. If you guys want your attack to be featured in the next war summary episode, just leave it in the comments down below for the next war we are starting, which I'm going to get into a little bit. So this is just how we did. We did pretty good. We got a couple 3 stars and some 2 stars, and our clan did really good against the Pakistan ISB. So first, the first attack we're going to be showing is by Sebastian. He wanted his attack to be featured. He took on the number 1 player, not the number 1 clan. He was only able to 12% it, but still a round of applause to him for taking on the number 1 player and getting us 1 star with him. So what he basically does is he drops down his heroes, and then he uses the Iron Fist ability on his Barbarian King to just try and get through those walls. Try to get some buildings on the outside right here. But then he drops down all of his dragons. He's using the dragon strategy with a bunch of rage spells. He also had a free spell, but I think he looks like, Sebastian looks like he put down the free spell a little bit too early. The defenses definitely did take out a bunch of those dragons, and there were just a bunch of defenses focused on your dragons, like this big Inferno Tower and all these expos and this air defense and the Seeking Air Mine that got one of your dragons. So definitely, Sebastian, a round of applause for you for trying, but looks like your dragons or your spell placement or your dragons were just taken out a little bit too early. Also 4Y with W4Y Lee. It looks like your base is pretty good. It was a little bit rushed, I have to say, especially on the wall side, but other than that, it was pretty good. So the next attack we're going to be featuring for the Clan Wars is going to be from Cash Money / Cash Bro, same guy, just different accounts. He has 2 accounts, which is really good. He took on this really totally rushed Town Hall 9 base. So what he does is he first drops down his archers and barbs as a small distraction for his defenses, and then he drops down his golems, and then all those awesome defenses just totally focused on his golems. Well, he just puts down his wizards down here just to take care of all those defenses, and then he puts down a jump spell for the golems so that they can just jump over the walls, as well as a bunch of wizards. And as you can see, Cashbro did a really good job in terms of spell placement and troop placement, because all the defenses and clan troops were all focused on the golems while his wizards were just in the background taking out all those awesome defenses and buildings right there, and getting him a bunch of percentages. So Cashbro / Cash Money definitely did a great job in this attack. And also another reason I'm showing a bunch of these featured attacks is because I also want to say thank you to all your clanmates for contributing to the war and getting all that sweet war loot and stuff like that. So anyways, his wizards and golems were in the center. They took out the town hall and got 50%. His troops did decide to sort of spread out a little bit. That might have affected him from getting that 100%. But at this point, he had a golem up. It didn't even split into golemites yet. And then his archer coin was just in the background while all the defenses were focused on the golems. But then the golemites turned into golems turned into golemites, and the golems got taken out. But yeah, so 72% Cashbro / Cash Money. He definitely did a great job in this attack. So let's go ahead and watch the next attack. This one is by Cash Money also. Yeah, he requested both of his attacks to be featured, so why don't we go ahead and do that. He 63%ed it. Cash Money, you definitely did a great job. He did contribute a lot to the war. He gave us 4 stars. And looks like in this raid, he uses a similar strategy. He first drops down his archers and barbs just to get his defenses distracted on them, and he drops down his golems, and he waited for all those defenses to get focused on the golems, and then this time he puts a bunch of wall breakers around here, and then he puts down his little hogs, but his hogs got taken out by witches. But I think that was basically to sort of focus his troops and defenses on the hogs and the golems. And then this turns into a go wipe strategy. He puts down his P.E.K.K.A.s, his archers, his wizards, and his P.E.K.K.A.s are definitely just doing really good, taking out all those skeletons and all that kind of stuff. And this definitely wasn't the best go wipe raid for Cash Money / Cashbro, because his troops did decide to sort of spread out a little bit. But luckily, his heroes were going towards the center, and looks like Cashbro, he did a really good job in this raid. He uses the Iron Cloak ability for his Archer Queen, and since his heroes were all in the center, he was able to take out that Town Hall and get some percentages outside, and he was able to 62%, I believe, speed this raid up a little bit. And then, so yeah, he definitely did a great job. Big shout out to you, Cashbro / Cash Money. You definitely did good. So, those were Sebastian's and Cashbro's attacks. Next guy we're going to be featuring is Bart. So I think Bart attacked... let's see. First, okay, Bart attacked number 5. Let's go ahead and feature Bart's attack, one of his attacks. So he took on a really, really rushed Town Hall 9 base. This definitely was a great base to take on, especially if you have good troops, because this guy was totally rushed and his base design was not the best. So what he does is he drops down his wizards, and those wizards do a really good job taking out the buildings where their defenses weren't in range. And it looks like my face cam is gone out. Let's try to reboot that. Yeah, then you guys just saw what I was talking about by disconnection of face cam. But I'm back anyway. So yeah, his wizards were in the back taking out all these buildings and just got free percentage. He got 14% with no extra cost. And then he drops down his golems. All the defenses are just focused on these golemites. I mean, not golemites, why do I keep saying that? Golems. And then while the defenses are focused on those golems, he drops down his wizards, and then he drops down P.E.K.K.A.s. Looks like this, he did a go wipe on this base, and the go wipe is for high level players, and doing a go wipe on such a sort of, what should I say, newbie base, which is that the right word? I'm sorry, Jason from Hackstan ISP, but you know, your base is rushed, I'm just saying. But yeah, so his go wipe strategies gets in the center with his golems. Look at that, his golems are just a freaking tank. They barely have, except for one, like his other golem, like barely has any damage. And then his P.E.K.K.A.s and Archer Queen and his Barb King were sort of being dumb. They were going towards on the outside, but that actually was good for this raid because his Golems and his Wizards were going inside. They took out quite a lot of buildings in the inside, and then his Pekkas and Barb Kings were just going out. But then looks like there was a dragon in his clan castle, and pretty speed this up a little bit, and the dragon did a really good job taking care of those level 2 Pekkas, I believe. I think they're level 2. Correct me in the comments down below if I am wrong, but I think, and that sort of took out a really good deal of Pekkas, and his Golemites and his heroes all died out, so that would turn into a 2-star, really close 3-star. I want to give a round of applause to Bart for doing really good. The next attack is actually going to be the same person, Cash Money, except he did it. This raid is by his second account, Cash Bro. I'm going to show one of his Cash Bro attacks. Guys, they show a lot of his attacks in this episode. So let's go ahead and look what he did right here. So I think he does, with this account, he has level 4 Wizard, but he does a Go Wipe strategy, looks like. I'm going to see what it looks like. Let's see, what strategy will this turn into? So he puts down his Golems, as always, and then he puts down, and then while all the defenses and clan troops are just totally focused on these Golems, he puts down his Wizards in the back, along with some Pekkas. Looks like this is a Go Wipe strategy, a little bit lower level Go Wipe strategy, but still it was a really good way of attacking this base, and Cash Bro definitely did a really good job in terms of spell placements and troop placements. All those Golems, including also his Barb King and his one Pekka, decided to go in towards the middle, and that just took out the Town Hall and some buildings in the middle, and that got him a star. And then let's speed this up a little bit, and then his troops just going around destroying some more buildings, and that got him a 2-star, and then looks like his troops just died out because his Pekka was being stupid, and his Barb King was just in the middle, didn't manage to get out of those walls quick enough, and there was only his Golem left, but the Golem really can't do anything if it's by himself, because the Golems are slow and their attack isn't that good. So anyways, so yeah, that was that, and that was Cash Bro. Round of applause to Cash Bro / Cash Money. You did really good, Cash Bro. And also round of applause to all my clanmates. You guys rocked. Thanks to you guys, I got a sweet word bonus, word loot bonus, and yeah, so I think we did really good against Pakistan ISP, but also a Pakistan ISP. If any of y'all are watching this, I sort of doubt any of you are, but if you guys are, you guys did a really good job. I also want to give a round of applause to you guys. And yeah, so that's how our war went. That's just a small war summary. If you look here, I got quite a lot of loot. I got a 372k of golden elixir and 435 dark elixir, and we definitely had a really, really nice war. So guys, this is it for the Clan War Summer episode. I apologize, this video is going up a little bit later than usual. I actually planned to upload it this morning, but yesterday my screen recorder was just behaving like a complete idiot, so I wasn't able to do so. But that's not the important thing. The important thing is that we have a nice video in the War Summary episode, and also I am able to use my good face cam for now. Don't know, my audio quality should be enhanced, and I also apologize for the disruption of the face cam just shutting down in the middle of this video. That actually happens quite often. So anyways guys, if you liked this video, be sure to smack the subscribe button right down below my face, and also if you want to get the recent updates on when I do post videos, follow me on all my social media links. Links are down below in the description. And also, before I want to conclude this video, I want to give you guys a special thank you. I currently am at 40 subscribers. That is absolutely crazy. I am almost at my dream milestone, which seemed impossible when I first started. It is 50 subscribers, guys. Viewers, thank you so much. I'm going to be doing a 50 sub special if that happens. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Again, for like the 10th time, or I don't even know how long. I apologize for uploading this video a little bit late, but important thing is that we do get this video up, and I'll try to edit this as fast as possible. This should be up sort of in like, I don't know, but I'll try to get this up as soon as possible, guys. So guys, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and peace!